Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see by the title of this video, I am going to create a look for you guys, essentially a makeup look that you guys can use on an everyday basis. First things first for you guys is I'm actually going to tie my hair back as I always do, just so that way we can get a better coverage overall. Okay, now that the hair is back and out of my face, I'm going to go ahead and actually wash off this makeup look because I just did this makeup look this morning, but I want to recreate it for you guys and kind of show you what I did along the way. If I ever happen to look down, I do have my mirror with me, so just in case I don't have like standalone one that's tall enough for this. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some of the things that I do along the way and go ahead and do my everyday makeup look. As you can see, face is clear, so we're good to go. And now I'm going to show you guys the tried and true very first step that I always use in all of my makeup go-to videos is the Maybelline New York Dream BB Pure 8-in-1 Beauty Balm Skin Clearing Perfector. So this is in the shade 120 medium sheer tint. Looks like this. You can find it in like Target, Walmart, etc. I always love using this stuff, mainly because it's always worked for my skin and I always feel like it helps and it's a good foundation, I guess it could be considered a foundation, but I like using it. I use like a little, I use that much, just like a little fingertip. And then with that, I will just dab the little bit that I have on my cheek here, over here, my forehead, my nose, my chin, and then I'll put some underneath my eyes because my under eyes need it really bad. And then I'll also bring some down here on my chin. If you see my other videos, I always do this, and I kind of just blot the rest wherever else I need to. And the one thing I used to do is I used to always use my hands for it, but now I've actually been using my sponge. And you always are supposed to wet your sponge. This is a basic beauty blender that I got from Walmart. You're always supposed to wet your sponge because apparently it's helpful. So go ahead, I already wet mine, and now I'm just gonna blend everything in. You can bring it down as far as you want to, like for my turtleneck, like I didn't bring it obviously all the way down. If you see something blue, it's my mirror, I swear, just right here. And then I'm just gonna dab everywhere. Just so that way like it gets the full coverage that you're looking for. Like some people just put it in like a couple places. I put it all over my face, only because I like the look that it gives me overall. Yes, I do make weird faces when I do makeup. And that's normal. That's totally normal to be making weird faces. So as you can see, I'm kind of going through fairly quickly for you guys. And also, by the way, I'm not a professional. I do this on my own, on the side, for myself. Like I just like doing makeup, and people have come to me and always said that like my makeup looks nice. So I got a little into it over the years, and like I've obviously watched a bunch of YouTube videos behind it, but I'm still not like, I'm not licensed or anything. I'm not like a beautician or a freelance like beauty guru or anything like that. I just do makeup and I go with what I think works best for me. That's key too. Always when you're doing your makeup, do what you think is best for you. So I think that's pretty much it for that. So now you can kind of see that it gave me like some sort of like full coverage here. Like I was able to get like a better effect out of it. You know, like it covers my face. Next thing I use is the Age Rewind. It is the Maybelline New York Instant Age Rewind treatment. I use this on acne in my under eyes. It looks just like this. You can get it literally in Target, Walmart, etc. So what I do with this is I go underneath my under eye and I do like a triangle effect. I think I talked about this in my previous video, like the triangle effect actually works. So I do it there, and I have some blemishes over here that I'll cover up and some down here. I talked about the bridge of my nose before, like I always bring it up. Have it here, the T-zone, and bring it down, and then on the chin. And that's pretty much it with that. I don't really use too much of it. I'm gonna go back to the handy dandy beauty blender and blend all that stuff in. So that way you don't look like a ninja warrior all day long. all done, the next step is entirely up to you. I'm gonna go with a more full coverage look this time around. Instead, the one that I just had on before I washed this off, I pretty much basically just used the age rewind, the BB cream, and then I did a powder over it. But I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like when I also use an actual foundation. So I also use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Normal to Oily foundation. This shade is 220 Natural Beige, so it kind of like matches what I have currently. I don't use a whole lot of this, only because you're really not supposed to have a whole lot. So I do like a little dab on the Beauty Blender. It's only that much. I do the exact same thing like I did earlier with the BB cream. I just dab in certain places and then I'll blend it in. And then bring it obviously down to your neck and chin area. And now we just blend. We do this exact same thing that we did earlier. So that portion is done. Now you can see what it has done to my face. The light is really strong over here. So as you can see, that's what it looks like so far. Now what I'm going to do, after that has all been said and done, I am now going to go ahead and use powder. Almost like a way to set the entire look. So whenever you're doing a makeup look, you never want to just like walk out just like this. I mean, some people do, but I like finishing off and making it look a little bit more flawless. So I just started using, again, my Bare Minerals Original Neutral Medium 15 foundation. Some people just use the powder as a regular foundation. However, I do not. This is also includes SPF 15 on it. So I highly recommend this as well. Anything with SPF, I'm a big fan of, only because you don't want to burn your face. I barely use any, as you can see. Well, you kind of can't tell, but there is powder in there. It's obviously been used. I only do like one or two like little dabs, and then with Bare Minerals you always have to swirl and then you tap the excess off, and then you can go ahead and blend. So for this you really don't need a whole lot. I put some over my eyes only because I like to make it look settled, because it also kind of like sets the eyes in a way. Again, this step is totally optional. You don't have to do this. I just like setting it before I leave, and it also adds like a better look to your makeup overall. Some people like the dewy look that the liquid foundation gives you. I like a little bit more coverage. That step is done. And as you can see, this is kind of like what it looks like afterwards. Just very basic coverage. Like obviously you don't have a lot of color yet. Next up, if you want to do this, again, totally optional, I'm using my Too Faced, it's in a heart, blush. As you can see, I use it literally all the time. I'm almost running out. Again, you just take a regular brush and you go ahead and you can like mix it, and then I just do the cheekbones. I don't do a whole lot here because you don't want a whole lot of color. Again, if you want to, you can go hard on this and you can totally add a lot of color. I just like the very bare minimum. And with this, it also adds like a little bit of a highlight too. So I don't have to worry about going back and adding like a highlighter, which is great. I feel like it saves time, it's efficient. And that is it for blush. I don't do a whole lot. Adds a little bit of highlighter to my face. Next up that I do is my eyebrows, and I just started using this. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Tinted Brow Mascara. It looks something like this. And then on top of it, what I love about this is the brush. So the brush literally looks like a mascara one. So really easy to use. You literally just want to go over your brows and kind of comb them out. It's just like you're combing them out, and then it literally adds shape and definition to them. Honestly, I love it. I don't know why I've never used this before. I only use like a couple strokes on each side. And yes, I messed up. That's what happens when you mess up. have no fear. I was taught a really easy trick. Ever mess up, just take a Q-tip. You can go ahead and you can wipe the excess away as if it never happened. Awesome stuff. So eyebrows are done. Next up is my challenging point, and it always will be my challenging point. The one, the only eyeshadow. So I'm using the Rose Gold palette from Ulta. And what I'll do is, you can see I've used this a lot. These are the lovely colors that it comes in. So I often put this color right here down at the bottom in my crease. Then I will put this color in the center of my eye and this color like in the crease. So just to kind of show you guys what it looks like, I'll go ahead and do this for you guys. So I kind of just put it here. I'm using that one that I told you, the base right here, and that's what it looks like. Very basic there. Again, it's called Hopeless Romantic on this palette. Putting that here, adding a little color to my eyelids, and it's very basic. It's nothing crazy. You don't want to go too crazy when you're doing your eyeshadow. And again, I would take the Prosecco and I'll put it in the corners of my eyelids. Why? Because I was taught many years ago that if you do a light color in the corners of your eyelids, it will actually enhance your eyes. So all about that, all for that. All right, so now I'm taking Breathless and I'm gonna put it in the crease of my eyelid. Have no fear, you're gonna have harsh lines at first. It's scary, I know, but I promise you it's gonna look great when you're done. So, and on the other side. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a different brush than what I had, and I'm going to blend in like the harsh lines that's there. You just want to kind of like swivel over where the areas meet and blend it in. Sometimes you can bring it out and under. So then it adds like a little bit more of a dramatic effect to the eyes, but there are the eyes right now. I don't do anything crazy. I don't really do the big, heavy, smoky eyes when I'm doing an everyday makeup. I don't like that. I can't really do that to begin with that. Well, I mean, I can, but not on me. For some reason, I do it on other people and it looks perfectly fine. So the last thing that I will do is I will add my mascara. I use the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I've been using it for a little while now and I absolutely love it. So this is gonna be fun. Go ahead and you start and you work your way up. I've noticed that a lot of people also like to do the like tops and then flick out, but I don't like doing that. I like going underneath and flicking up. So as you can see, this is what it looks like on one side versus the other. So keys to mascara. Find one that you think works best for you, because everyone's eyelashes are different and I don't like doing false eyelashes, so let's not even go there. I have this big thing with false eyelashes. One, mainly because I cannot put them on to save my life. When I'm done with the top layer, I will go ahead and I will do the bottom. So for many people, the bottom is really complicated to do. What I do is I pretty much just basically go like I'm just like at the top. Are you even doing makeup if you don't make faces? So again, I'll just do another layer on my top. And that is pretty much it. I'm gonna do one more thing for you guys and show you my latest love, which is the e.l.f. lipstick here. This is in the shade Coffee, because we all know Cheyenne loves her coffee. And it just has like a basic little brush like this. So that is pretty much it for this look. This is a very dramatic look, like I added like this dark lip. But I wanted to kind of show you guys overall what it does look like when I do add a lip to it. It really enhances the entire look. The eyes, they're there, I swear. And I don't really do like eyeliner anymore, I used to. But this is pretty much overall. This is what I do when I want to do my makeup. So hopefully you guys like this kind of video, this kind of walkthrough tutorial video for you guys. Again, this is very basic. Like if you want something more complicated and much more tricky, I can clearly obviously show you guys what I do. But go ahead and let me know down in the comment section below what you liked about this video and if you want me to continue making videos like this for you. And I'll include this in like my Vlogmas videos for you guys. And as always, please comment, like, and subscribe. I would truly appreciate it. And if you also have any recommendations for me, just let me know down in the comment section below what you would recommend. And I will obviously listen to it because I love listening to tips, like different tips and tricks that people have. And if you want another one like this, give it a big thumbs up. So I will see you guys in my next video, and that's a wrap.